Hello and welcome to another update video about NEAR. Yeah, the NEAR chart continues to grind just sideways, so still in a correction. The support area hasn't changed in many weeks, yeah, since this correction started. I still see the price as in a wave 4 correction. There are different routes the chart could take. For example, I've listed two here on the chart within this wave 4 correction, like a triangle or a WXY pattern. We can zoom in a minute. The idea is that as long as the support area is holding, that's really the key pivot that you should care about. It's the $4.68 level. A break below that would significantly reduce NEAR's potential to form one more high in this structure. And it would indicate that we have a deeper pullback ahead of us, possibly targeting the support area here, you know, around the sort of 250, 260 mark, possibly. But for now, I mean, there is no reason to change the assumption currently, and that we might get one more high, should really, as long as the 468 level is holding. And next upside targets around $11.38, $11.80, they are the next ones, possibly even $15.13, yeah. This is sort of the next target range. Also bear in mind, we have a trend line on the chart. It's not very well defined. I think we only have 2 touch points. But it's often the case that the price will at least see a reaction there, and that goes through this area I just explained and mentioned to you. So we're still in a correction. I mean, we can do all sorts of micro counting here. Ultimately, it's a bit of a waste of time. It really is, you know, really what I mentioned to you all the time is the support area. That's really what matters, and then you can decide how you want to trade this. I mean, you could just position yourself for the next move, or you trade the range. Okay, so you can see here, the price dipped into the support area now a couple of times, rallied from there. Essentially what you could do is add in these dips when the price dips into the support region, and then when the market makes profits available in the range, it's just range trading really, nearly like gridding. Then you can take some partial profits really. Ultimately what I care about as an analyst, and what really most people care about, is when does it switch from corrective mode into impulsive mode. That's really what matters, and also what should matter to most traders, because this is essentially very muted moves, very boring. For range traders may be interesting, but it's more like grid trading, right? So what we ultimately want to see is an impulsive move that allows for more aggressive trading. I'd say always with a stop, because impulsive movements can break down, but still we want to identify that. That's why we do essentially this micro counting, not necessarily to predict every single wave in the correction, because that's not possible. More like, okay, these are the boundaries. Okay, maybe yellow is leading now, maybe white is leading now. By the way, at the moment I'm quite neutral here. The white count allows for a triangle, the yellow one for a more complex WXY correction. There's nothing telling me here which one is leading at the moment. You know, essentially you could then sort of just trade these microstructures a little bit, but just based on the parameters they provide, not necessarily because, okay, look, it says there is a D wave label here, so we should get an E wave. I'm going to short that now. That would be a pretty miserable reward to risk ratio, essentially as the overall trend is still up. So as long as we're holding above support, further upside trend continuation is expected. And the next main support, I mean Fibonacci support, is around 542, 545, which is first of all the 38.2 retracement, ideal target for a fourth wave, but also looking at the yellow count, which is a WXY structure, the Y wave points towards that 100% extension level at 542 as an ideal target. Typically in this case it would be the Y wave reaches the 100% Fibonacci extension of wave W. So, and then the internals of the Y wave, that's an ABC. That's sort of what we're tracking here right now. And below that level, the last reliable support is $4.68. Yeah, that's my update about NEAR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.